Hello, y'all. Today, it is my great honor to say that we're reacting to Heavy Serenade by the one, the only, NMIXX. Now, a few things. I am recording this intro the day before because it's going to be very late for me because of my time zone, so I wanted to edit this so I had a little less work to do. Two, I'm really sick. Really sick. So please excuse me for that. And the third, I will say this because I kind of felt really bad about it. In one of my NMIXX videos, I mentioned that the only thing that's going right for me right now is NMIXX. And my boyfriend actually has started to watch my videos and he saw that and he pointed it out. And I want to go on the record and say that I feel so bad for saying that because he is genuinely the most important thing in my life. Like, I'm not kidding. I did not mean for it to come off that way. So I just want to emphasize that he's a really good person. He's so loving, so important to me. I want that to be on the record. He even bought me a NMIXX album. I haven't opened it yet because I haven't actually reacted to that album, but he bought it for me. If you're watching this, I love you. Now, without all that out of the way, shall we skip to the actual point? And I wonder how I'm feeling. I feel like I'm gonna feel tired, but we'll see. Y'all, I couldn't do it. I got even more sick, so I could not be awake at 2 a.m., okay? It's the morning, and that's okay. I think this is what was meant to happen. I already pulled it up. Sure, I'm not part of the premiere. Everyone knows exactly how this sounds, but I don't. And I'm so excited. It looks beautiful. So you guys know the drill. Let's just go ahead and get started. I am not ready. Like, I don't even think I can cry because I'm so sick. So. Oh, girls. Oh, song of the year. I'm sorry. I'm so. Oh my god. Oh.
Every day and night 모든 별을 안고서 keep dreaming 날 깨뜨려서 만들래 담은 나뿐인 bookend glass serenade 색깔로도 못해 하수 아래서 take my hands 시들지 않은 꿈에 널 데려가고 있잖아 봄지나 겨울
술면 와. I love Haewon's voice. The dolphin again. From the highlight medley. Come on. Be my light. Oh my god, we're gonna get an after story. Okay, maybe not. What? That was the same intro as Crescento, right? The eeriness of it. Y'all, my whole body is hurting, so excuse me if I'm not crying. But NMIXX is on another level. That's like the only thing that I take away from this. Because obviously I only listen to the song and I'm already feeling overwhelmed. And this sounds like a positive song. Like, it doesn't sound sad. Like, this better be positive. Because I can't do with a sad song like Blue Valentine again, okay? Oh, I loved it. They're just on another level. Nothing sounds like this. Nothing. Nothing. Geo says, a cosmos wandering in a young heart, tears bursting, lost color. Bay then says, but I'm with you every day and night, holding all the stars, keep dreaming. Oh my god. I'm already seeing the connections to Crescento and how they use, I mean, the cosmos, the stars, and Crescento was the universe. So I'm already seeing connections there. Kyujin then says, break me apart to make me a one-of-a-kind bouquet, a glassy serenade. So what if I'm clumsy? Haewon then ends the verse with, under the Milky Way, take my hands. I'm already taking you to a dream that will never wither. Poetry. Poetry. Absolute poetry. And I need to break it apart. Okay, so we'll start with Geo. A cosmos wandering in a young heart. Cosmos is everything, right? It's massive. It's big. It's the whole universe, right? A young heart to me, right? A kiddo, someone who's inexperienced, and then they're wandering. So what I'm getting, right, is that you have this younger person who has a lot of passion, has a lot of willpower to want something, which is the Cosmo, and they're wandering inside of the heart, right? So they're moving around trying to find the meaning of life, the purpose of life. Maybe they're trying to find love, but they're not really sure where they're going, right? Tears bursting, lost color. To me, maybe this comes right after Crescento, right? Crescendo to me, really, there was a lot of the taking away control, feeling overwhelmed, right, at the peak of the crescendo. So maybe we're at that, right? And this person is finding themselves overwhelmed, so they're crying. But the loss of color, right? So I'm envisioning, like, the red's turning gray, the blue turning gray. You're kind of depressed. Bay says, but I'm with you every day and night, holding all the stars, keep dreaming. Oh, see, now I'm getting emotional and it's so stupid. It's not stupid. It's just what I'm interpreting here, but I'm with you every day and night, holding all the stars, keep dreaming. Right there, when you go through something very hard, you don't, at least I don't, expect my friends, family, lover to fix it. But I expect them to be there, consistently. Like, essentially, what Bay is saying, right, is that she's going to be a part of this person's life constantly, consistently, always. And holding all the stars, right? We're in the cosmos. So the cosmos is all black. So the stars are these light that guides this person to become better or to maybe even find the color. But we're not saying we're going to find the color that we lost, right? We're just going to hold them until like they're able to take control. And so Kyujin is saying, and we have to go through this line because I feel like it's very deep, but I'm not picking it up. Break me apart to make me a one-of-a-kind bouquet. So break me apart to make me a one-of-a-kind bouquet. So how to make a bouquet, right, is we take flowers and we cut them by the root to put them into this, beautiful ensemble of flowers. So break me apart to make me. So what I actually think Hyujin is saying, she's saying, break me apart to make myself, not to make the one-of-a-kind bouquet, but she is the one-of-a-kind bouquet. So she is the thing that gets broken apart, that gets cut by the root. And maybe that could be interpreted as pain? I like it, right? Like maybe this is where she's going, right? Like in Crescento, she was losing a lot of control, and now it looks like we're wandering a little lost. And she's right, like in order to find myself again, I need to go through pain, which is the cutting of the root, in order to assemble and create this bouquet, right? And the thing about bouquets that I'm thinking about, right, is like every single bouquet is different, right? You can use a rose, you can use a lily, no pun intended, and assembling it, right, creates this unique product, this unique thing. So the pain is not even, I feel like when people talk about pain, it's usually hurtful. It's something you want to avoid. But Kyujin is almost embracing that. She knows that she needs to go through this pain in order to find herself, in order to be this unique person. A glassy serenade. So what if I'm clumsy? So glassy, I'm thinking glass, fragile, but a serenade, of what I understand it, right, is this beautiful thing. So it's a fragile, delicate, beautiful thing. And then, so what if I'm clumsy? So that's the contrast there, right? She's almost saying, I have this beautiful thing that I want to give to you to make you calm down, but it's not perfect. It's gonna crack. It's gonna fall apart potentially, but I'm still willing to do that for you. This is maybe where, and I haven't read the rest of the song yet, but Heavy Serenade, right? Maybe that's where the title of the song comes in, right? Like the heavy is not like a weight, but it's like the declaration and dedication of this one person to the other. Okay, so so Hewan says, under the Milky Way, take my hand, right? So the Milky Way, the cosmos, we're inside of our heart. The Milky Way is now the world, everything that's outside. Take my hand. Take my hand. Y'all. So beautiful. I don't even think we have to talk about it. It's so beautiful. I'm already taking you to a dream that will never wither. Two things here, right? Already. Right? This is not a commitment they decide to do now. It's something they've been doing for a long time. Wither. Don't flowers wither? Maybe I need to look up what wither means, but I think, right, it's dying. It's going away, right? So Hewan is saying, I am going to take you to a dream that's never going to disappear, right? So you are this unique bouquet of flower, but you're never going to die. You're always going to be there. It's like a permanent change. Because they're in the pre-chorus, right? Bass says, even as spring passes and winter comes. Even as spring passes and winter comes. So we are skipping summer and fall entirely. And that must mean something, right? Because spring to me is blossoming, blooming, hope, right? Like the beginning of something new. And winter is the exact opposite, right? It's cold, it's destructive, it kills the entire world for a part of the time, right? The leaves and the trees, the flowers, etc., right? So she's going between these extremes, right, of having this blooming, this hope, to then destructive. And maybe Bay is saying, right, like even as life takes us from something really positive to immediately something extremely negative, and that is life, right? Life, c'est la vie, right? Like life kind of sucks most of the time. My heart will bloom again. What I am really enjoying about NMIXX, and I'm going to try to say this without crying. Last year, I went through a pretty rough time with my health. I went to treatment for about 5 months. And the thing that I hated the most was that, like, love wins. Yeah, like these cheesy, cringy things that kind of took away the weight of what I was feeling. Right? And they're not saying that you're gonna survive everything, you're gonna make it, right? They is saying shit's gonna hit the fan. Life is gonna be beautiful, life is gonna be not beautiful. But regardless of what happens in your life, your heart will bloom again. right? And I love the word bloom. I love the word bloom, right? Blossoming, growing from whatever it is, right? So I'm like getting goosebumps because like what I am interpreting it is, right, is that life is both good and life is both bad, and you're going to grow from that. Right? They're not saying we'll get through it together, strong people, right? Like she's being very earnest about life. And y'all, there's so much more to this song that I feel like I could do because of the state of my mind, so I'm sorry, but let's do the chorus here. Sulyeon says, listen to the sound of my growing heart. So two things, right? Growing heart. So she's growing with passion. She's blooming, as we discovered in the pre-chorus. But listen, I'm wondering if the listening is less about like the of the heart and more about the serenade that we were giving in the first verse, and how the other person was serenading, but now we are almost also serenading ourselves, and that serenade is growing. This moment that will be remembered forever. Look at the flower petals that became lyrics. So now we go back. There are a lot of flower references in this song. And I don't know too much about flowers, okay? But I'm thinking about it, right? In the pre chorus and in the chorus, we were talking about a bouquet that's being built from emotions, right? And I'm remembering back to what Kyujin was saying, right? Like she wants to be broken apart to make herself this unique bouquet, right? So we're going from emotions to these bouquet flowers to lyrics. Lyrics is words that, I don't know, maybe it's like the idea of processing your emotions. Because what I'm thinking about is like lyrics, almost like a diary, right? Like you're almost able to write down what those emotions were doing. And my head hurts, y'all. You've already hummed this melody. Like I'm trying to make sense of, you've already hummed this melody. I think it is what I'm saying. And the easiest way that I can make sense of it in is the context of coming out. And I know this is like super different, but this is just how I relate to it, right? Most of the time when people come out, it's not news to them, right? It's just the idea that they have finally accepted and recognized the truth. And that to me is exactly what she's saying, right? Like, I'm processing these emotions and I'm putting it down on paper. And you've already hummed this melody before, right? Like, you know that this existed. This is not a revelation. This is not a, oh my God, my whole life is transformed. It's just kind of you come to terms with it. Another example, if you're in a relationship and one day to the other you're like, oh my God, I am not in a good relationship, I need to get out. That doesn't mean that from one day to the other, I mean, it could be, but in my case, no, that from one day to another your relationship was bad. It just means that you were recognizing things that you did not notice before. That's what I'm interpreting what Sulyeon is saying here. So LOVE, right, and I will tell you guys this, I don't usually like when things get spelled out. I've said this, but I will allow it for NMIXX because the way that Kyujin said that, phenomenal. Like, no criticism there. LOVE, right, LOVE, right. I don't doubt it, right. So this is about certainty, right? Like the LOVE, right. The right to me is not insecurity. To me, it's like satirical, right? Like, this is love, right? This is love, right? Right. And then Kyujin already answers it, right? I don't doubt it, right? Like, no, this is love. It's rhetorical. You're being, don't overthink it, right? Be my light, be me, be my light. Y'all, so fucking simple. And I love the light, right? Because in the first verse, we lost all of our colors, right? Gio told us that we were crying, we'd lost all of our colors. So they're almost saying, right, be the color, be the happiness that I can bring in. We are blooming. In the pre chorus, we were blooming alone. Now we're blooming together. Oh, and then, can you hug me? It's like the most human request you could ever ask, right? In this song, we've been talking about cosmos, the Milky Way, these indescribable huge things. And what I'm sensing, right, is that the narrator is getting uncomfortable. And they're probably having a panic attack and they're uncomfortable and they're like, I don't have anyone, and they're panicking and they're like, and I'm getting goosebumps here because I'm like, can you just hug me? And the hug is not going to solve anything, just like what we were talking about in the first verse. The hug is comfort. The hug is, you've never hugged someone and felt safe. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I'm taking so long. My mind is not really working. And I'm also feeling like I'm getting more emotional the more I listen to the song. Okay, so Sulyeon says in the second verse, hold up, I can't breathe. So maybe we're going from the chorus, right? Feeling a little bit overwhelmed, right? The crescendo. Maybe we're like, okay, there's a lot of emotions happening right here. I'm ready to make it. Oh, okay. She immediately just gets her shit together and is like, but that's okay. Like, I feel like the double use of ready is like the self reassurance, right? Of like, no, I am ready. No, like, I can do it. I might feel overwhelmed, but like, this is what I'm supposed to do to grow. To fit it into a single breath, the words toward you overflow. So Sulyeon is essentially saying, I can't really find the words. I have too many things to want to tell you that I can't comprehensively narrow it down to say exactly what I want to tell you. Which is essentially her saying, I love you so much. You mean so much to me. Words cannot describe the exact emotions that I'm feeling towards you. Right? And I like it because the petals and the lyrics in the chorus, look at the flower petals that became lyrics, right? Like that is directly linked to this as well. How do I put it? Gio, how do you put it? You're the dance that makes me smile. So how do I put it, right? So she stops in her tracks and she's like, how do I put it? How do I put it, right? How do I put the words to describe how much you mean to me? And she lands on, you're a dance that makes me smile. Dance is a verb that makes me smile, happy. There's something going on with dance and smile. My head is really hurting, but a dance, right? It's rhythmic, together, comfortable, carefree. You can dance at any time. And smile is obviously the outcome of this person, right? And I like that it's a verb and not a noun, right? Like they're not the universe, they're not the sunshine in my life. Like there's something that moves forward with them that causes them happiness. So every day, round and round, arms that fill each other completely. Is it almost like a puzzle piece? Like two puzzle pieces that like fit together in the shape like perfectly. A dream I never want to wake up from, no matter when or where. Gonna soon on just you. Well, that's cute. I like it. I'm kind of imagining like you're filming a crowd of people and you see one person and you like zoom in entirely on them because like that's your world. That's the dream that you have that you don't want to wake up from. So in the second pre-chorus, it's different, and Sulyeon says, even if I leave the earth, my heart will bloom again. So my heart will bloom again is the same. I believe in the first pre-chorus, it was something along the lines of, as spring and winter passes, my heart will bloom again. So spring and winter are like human earthly terms, but now we're even leaving earth. And I feel like it could mean two things. Either that their love has expanded across human experience or beyond human experience to the way of like even past death, even past our planet, our love is still going to be orbiting together in what they were saying in the second verse. And I feel like that's what she's saying. I like that. That's beautiful. And I love when, things are repeated but slightly changed to carry on the song. Like this is moving forward in the narrative of the song. Y'all, I just read through this bridge and it's so beautiful. Oh, I really relate to this song and I'm getting emotional and I don't like getting emotional when I'm sick, but Jiu says, then I realize every flower language is you. And I like the then in then I realize, right? Because then means it wasn't meant to happen before. Something that how I resonate with it is you sometimes have to go through a bad relationship in order to find a good one. Because the bad relationship will teach you what it is that you need, what your values are, what you expect from people. And not until you've gone through that can you really truly find and be a good partner. but then every flower language is you. And flower language might mean something else, but what I'm interpreting it as is, right, like how a rose means love, a white lily means purity, a sunflower means like adoration, right? Like those kind of meanings to the flowers. Q is not saying each of those flowers is this person. They're saying that a rose being red, that language is derived from you, and how, like, it's so much more greater and grander. It's so cute. And then it's time to get you, so I run, run, run. What a dash, I want a dash, I want a dash. And it's so, right, they don't even finish the sentence because the action in of it itself, run, is what they're doing. Like all of this hesitation, maybe not in this song, but all of they have finally come to realize that this person is who they want to be with. And so they run. So I pulled up the chorus because one thing changed about this chorus. It's in the first chorus and in the second chorus, it's look at the flower petals that became lyrics. Now it's look at us who became lyrics. And there's a lot of musical terms both through this song but also through crescendo. And what I'm finding, right, like in crescendo, right, the metronome was stolen, we lost our rhythm, things got quiet. And in this song, right, like it's overwhelming. And then they became the lyrics. They became the serenade. They became the love story of life. And it's kind of like saying that, you know, people are going to be singing our love throughout eternity. Okay, y'all, I'm in so much pain. I don't think I got the lyrics right. I think my brain is not working, so I would appreciate any other thoughts about it. All I know is that I completely forgot how the song sounds like. And now that I know the lyrics, Tobias, don't cry. I can't be crying to every single NMIXX song. And they're searching. Both the compass, both whatever Lily was carrying those... I don't know what they're called in English. Right, they're searching. Why? Okay, I was gonna say, why is there only 5 people? But you can't. Lily was covering her.
Every day and night 모든 별을 안고서 keep dreaming 날 깨뜨려서 만들래 단 하나뿐인 bookend glass serenade 색깔로도 모았대 하수 아래서 take my hands 시들지 않은 꿈에 널 데려가고 있잖아 봄 지나 겨울 와도 다시 피어나
Oh, I'm so happy that it's a love song. And I'm so happy that I relate to it. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I can't even say anything. I just have goosebumps all the fucking time. It's so incredible. It's NMIXX. I feel like we should just create a word called NMIXX, and that means that you guys know what I mean. Oh.
지구를
Sulyeon, those pre-choruses that she does in this song, incredible. All of them deserves credit, but she deserves some extra credit. It's incredible. She sounds incredible. Was this why Sulyeon kept being like in those teaser things? Wait. And I love that the LOVE, right? LOVE, it's kind of childish, right? And then they make even like a childish move, but I love it because childish to me is really good when it comes to love. Like, it means you're feeling safe, it means you're feeling comfortable. I'm singing. I love how intimate they are. Even if it's not sapphic, even if it's just friends, still beautiful. Yes, I can hug you. It broke. That was the glassy Serenade. Right? And even though it's cracked and it's broken, it's still there, bringing comfort and safety. Y'all, I've been sitting here for 2 minutes trying to put into words how this song and how NMIXX makes me feel, and I think that I've already said what I need to say. Song of the year. And Crescento was Song of the Year. And there's 4 more goddamn songs that can be the Song of the Year. This is crazy. I will, by the way, check them out today, so it should be coming up pretty soon. I'm gonna record those after work. But what a beautiful song. What beautiful storytelling. The lyrics to me is what really sets this song apart. And then when you listen to it with the ad-libs, the vocals, the sincerity, the like emotions that they all had in each of the lines, it was just incredible. I'd be crying a lot more if I was not sick. Thank you so much for watching me react to NMIXX's Heavy Serenade. I will check out the album. There's absolutely no way I'm not going to check it out. So that'll come soon. Probably still going to be sick when I check it out because I want to listen to those songs ASAP. But thank you so much for watching. What did you think of the song? Did it beat Crescento? Actually, let's not have that conversation because I feel like both songs are top tier. But they did it again. I don't think they've ever failed. I don't think they will ever fail. That's just how much faith I have in NMIXX. But I will see you soon. Bye.